Hello, hello, and welcome back to another moon ceremony. I'm Safrianna Lughna, the Queer Spirit Guide, and as always, it is a delight to tune into the moon with you. And here today, you can see, if you've been along for the ride with me, that I'm in a different setup. Please let me know if you're having any issues hearing me or if the fan in the background is too loud or anything like that, but I think I have us set up to be able to do what we always do here together tonight. So we are joining for a new moon in Aries, and oh my God, this Aries energy has been nuts. The 15th, we had 7 planets go into Aries, and those 7 planets are in Aries through tonight. Good God. It is definitely bringing the energy up. It is bringing so much surging through. So whatever you are experiencing, I really want you to honor that just as it is, because it's big. So just in case this is your first time joining me, I always go through an energy update, what I am pulling in collectively and just some collective themes. Then we will take a moment to just set our intentions for this phase ahead. And this phase in particular, this is our new moon in Aries. It is our first new moon in Aries in a new astrological year. This is big stuff. This is like supercharging your intentions. So this is an opportunity to really get real with yourself. So we will set those intentions. We'll do a little brief energy clearing, and then we'll go into a time of guided visualization or meditation before I pull some cards for the collective. So that's our flow. We'll get started. So as I've already said, the Aries energy is very big right now, like just pumping through us big. Everyone that I've talked to has been feeling these major shifts in their lives. They've been feeling this like bubbling up and over energy, even at times so much energy that there's been almost this paralysis. Like there's so much energy we don't know what to do with. And okay, my sound has a little static. We're not sure what that means. That might be the fan. But if you can hear me, we're good. So the energy here is really like asking us to be bold and decisive. Camille, let me know if that was better. It's really this bold, decisive energy that we're being invited to play with. And that can feel hard if we've been approaching our lives in a very timid fashion. And so many of us in this collective at this time have been taught to play small and to really shrink ourselves and to diminish our voices and our wisdom, because there is some better way that is prescribed to us by the patriarchal dominant systems. And we're done with that shit. We are so done with it. And that is really, I just think about all the babies being born in this little Aries gauntlet and how much Aries energy is coming into the collective that we're really going to be benefiting from in, another 15 years. But in the meantime, those of us that are dealing with the shit show that's here now, we really need to be anchored. We really need to be in our power and step forward in the truth of who we are so that we can have the impact that we're meant to have in the world. And that is by being ourselves. There's no more impact that we're meant to have other than being who we really are. And so that's the invitation. What really excites you? What really lights you up? What sparks your soul with desire, with passion, with that zeal for life? That is the authentic thread that is calling you forward in this Aries energy right now. So it's like a big an invitation to really, really feel into what, and anxiety and excitement can feel the same in the body. So I want to acknowledge that, right? And sometimes what gives us anxiety is also what lights us up. And we have the anxiety because we care. And we have the anxiety because it matters to us. So playing with that, what really excites you in a way that you want to follow? Maybe you have shamed yourself in the past, shut it down, felt like it wasn't the quote unquote responsible thing to do. Whatever story is there, acknowledge that, because that's what you're here to let go of right now, so that you can step into this next level, this next layer. So again, all this Aries energy is hypercharging our ability to really have an intention. And our keywords for this new moon is bold, decisive, desires. It is time to start fresh. And of all the times to really be with an intention, it's now. And an intention has to move beyond the page. It has to be beyond the intellectual exercise. It has to take account the action we're going to take, right? So what is your intention for where you want to go? And then Aries is actually asking you to take the action, the bold, decisive action to make that intention come true. So as we drop into our intentions here, I invite you, if you have your notebook and pen, to just jot down anything that is coming to mind for you. And I will put some intention setting statements in the chat. I do think we're having just a little static from fan in the background, but I think we are okay. All right. So in the coming weeks, I commit to, I choose to, I lovingly let go of. Whatever feels true to you in this moment that you want to focus on, just take a moment to land with that. Again, if you want to jot it down, please do. But what is moving through you with Aries? What decisive, bold action are you committing to? And or what are you letting go of? What bullshit is being released right here, right now? And as always, you're welcome to share it in the chat if you would like. You can always send me an email or just reach out. And as you're thinking about your intentions, you might start to notice those little mental blips, the things that say, I can't have this. This isn't for me. I need to go back to playing small. And just, we're going to acknowledge them. And then we're going to send them down a river of magma. We're going to let them go. We're going to allow them to be alchemized, to be turned back into base energy. So just breathing here with yourself, noticing what you need to release. And as you exhale, just letting it go, sending it down the river of magma. Inhaling, calling yourself back home. Exhaling, releasing anything that's not you, anything that's not for you anymore. Gently releasing, releasing, releasing. And if it feels good to do so, you might shake out the physical body. You might roll the shoulders. Just whatever feels good to move here, to just get rid of this sticky, stuck, stagnant energy. Yeah. Just let it go. Let go of these limitations that you have been carrying. Let go of the stuckness. Let go of the toxicity that you have carried on behalf of others. That's really what's coming through, this toxicity that you have carried on behalf of others to try to be their medicine, to try to move something through them. We're releasing that now. We are letting that go. So just inhale, call yourself home. Exhale, release. And we're going to move towards our time of guided practice here. And I just always encourage you to make this experience your own. If you need to move, move. If you want to journal, journal. If you want to go within and close your eyes, do that. Whatever feels good for you. And just remember that how you receive this information or this energy differs from person to person. So you might see, sense, know, taste, feel, smell. There is no one right way to experience this. So we'll just begin back with the breath, just using it as a vehicle to be here, present now. Once again, the inhale calls you home. And the exhale softens you into the now, releasing anything that is not you, not needed, not necessary. And as we are aware of the breath, we'll just begin to gently drop down from the thinking mind into the heart space or deeper, but just dropping down into the body, into the sensing, into the feeling, and tuning into the energy of love. Perhaps recalling a recent moment with an animal companion, a loved one, or Mother Nature, just this sense of love. Allowing it to gently open and expand a portal in the heart. And as that portal opens, you can see a fiery magma field. And as you step through this portal, you know that you are completely impervious to any harm. You know that the fire is in you, the heat is in you, you are one with it. And so as you step out into this landscape, you actually feel a surge of energy begin to rise through your feet and up through your body, all the way towards your crown, like a rejuvenating vibration that spreads to every cell of your being. So just taking a moment to receive this energy, this reverberation through you, making you present here with the oneness with fire. And as you land and you anchor and you begin to look around at this landscape, you see a fire elemental guide approaching you. Just take a moment to notice what this fire elemental guide looks like or how their energy shows up for you. And if no clear guide makes themselves known, just know that there is a fire elemental, the pure energy of fire that is here for you to work with. Your guide begins to lead you out into this fiery field. And you can see that there are obsidian altars, islands, outcroppings, places that you feel drawn to. Just notice where you're drawn to, a place that you can stand, sit, or make space for this sacred ritual of communion with fire. Allowing yourself to be drawn to this place to settle down, as settled as you can be amidst the roaring flames, the inferno energy that is around you, the pulsing magma. Just this raw power of fire available for you to connect with. As you find a space to perform your rite, you and your guide are able to summon any supplies, any symbols, anything that you could need, but you here now present is enough. Feel the sacredness of this space, of this limitless fire energy, pulsing, surging, available, the power of creativity. There is fertility here. And then you begin to root back into yourself, coming back home to center. And as you go within, I invite you to find the fire of your heart. Allow the fire of your heart to be known and made manifest in front of you in this beautiful space. Whether this shows up as an object, a literal flame, or a part of you, an entity, just noticing the fire within your heart. Is there anything the fire in your heart would like to tell you? Now, just gently shifting, we're still keeping the fire of the heart here. We now go within to summon the fire of the mind, that spark of your intellect, the wit you possess, allowing that to be made manifest before you in this space. Is there anything the fire of the mind wants to share with you? And now continuing to keep the fire of the mind and the heart here, inviting in the fire of the body, the illuminating spark of your physicality, the energy that moves through you, the presence of life within you, just noticing that presence here now, allowing it to be made manifest before you or to feel it surging through you, however this comes through. Is there any message from the fire of the body? And the fire of the spirit now, still here with the heart, the mind, the body, the spirit, the soul in your body, the home of the fire element, the spirit. Allowing yourself to connect with the fire of your spirit and make it manifest before you, within you, however you experience it. Is there any message from the spirit, the fire of your spirit, for you now? And now, whether clear messages have been made known or not, you are gathered here with this fire elemental guide, the fire within your heart, your mind, your body, your spirit, and now connecting in to the wide element of fire, to the magma plains around you, to this landscape, connecting with the primal energy of fire, always available to you, feeling it through every layer of your being. And as it moves through you, feeling that clearing, that cleansing, that rejuvenating, that warming, revitalizing, inspiration flowing from this primal element of fire. How powerful it is, how powerful you are, how endless your creativity, how vast your possibility. Breathing in this knowingness of the power within you, of the warrior spirit within you that moves towards a better life for you, for all, that fights for the planet. Anchoring in to the power that you are. And now allowing this fire to dance, allowing the fire of your heart, your mind, your body, your spirit, your guide alongside you, all to dance. Your energy rising, increasing, almost like a bonfire, becoming bigger and bigger until you find your fire energy, until you find this culmination of your flame as it is here now. And seeing it in and around you as this primordial ability to transmute, to alchemize, to protect, to nourish. And know that this energy is here for you anytime, any place that you need it. So just seeing or sensing yourself really taking in, embodying, embracing, soaking up this energy of fire as much as you want, as much as you need. Like you're sipping it up through a straw or being bathed or showered in this energy. It is you, you are one. It is available to you. And then we'll call back one at a time into you, completely back into you, planting them deeply within the body as seeds or as simply things that are already here, already fully present. The fire of the spirit, the fire of the body, the fire of the mind, and the fire of the heart. Feeling them present, anchored within you. And then just casting your awareness out to the landscape once more, really being aware of what is here. Just noticing if anything's changed or if anything else grabs your attention. And turning back to your fire elemental guide and just asking, is there any final message for me about how to work with this energy or what it means? Any final message? And whether a clear message is known or not, just know that you are an incredible powerhouse of a soul here on earth at this time. You are needed. You have an impact. And your light stretches farther than you know. So taking whatever in from this experience that you'd like to take with you. Thanking the fire elemental for being here with you in this plane. And just gently turning back toward that portal of the heart, knowing once again you can return anytime to reconnect with these energies. Just gently stepping back through, fully into the body. Maybe wiggling the fingers and toes. And in your own time and way, if the eyes are not already open, gently blinking them open to take in your space. I always like to do a no tiger twist. Of course, with my new microphone, I have to remember that when I turn away, you can't hear me. So give yourself a nice little twist. And as always, please feel free to share anything in the chat or afterwards, but jot down anything of importance from that. And I'll pull our cards for the collective. So, I love those little fire guys. I hope you did too. And I just feel like it's such a powerful time to connect with this fertile fire within us, because fire really is this rejuvenator in a way. And I know it gets so easy to think of fire as dangerous. Really, everything's dangerous, right? If we make it be. But how absolutely powerful fire is when we are in it intentionally, when we are using it intentionally. It's how we cook. It's how we power things. It's how we do all of these magical things. It's how we rejuvenate the forests. It's how we rise in creativity. So we need to stop the fire fear and embrace it. So I hope that you were able to embrace your inner fire. So here are our cards for the collective. I'm pulling today from, I don't actually have the deck with me. It's up on a hill that I'm doing a ritual on, you know, in between this. But I'm pulling from an herbology deck. And we have We Are One, the quaking aspen. And I love this message of We Are One, because that was exactly what I felt when we emerged out of that portal, was we are one with the fire. And if you follow along with my Deep Woo Chronicles, you know a little bit about how I refer to this as the fire planet all the time, because it is, and it's a planet on fire, but we are all one in that fire. And so we really have this invitation to embrace how we are all part of the creation and destruction process. And how do we honor that? Literally, you can see these hands holding, they are the root systems, these hands holding at the bottom of this card. And that is the message here. Like, we are deeply rooted on this fire planet together. The next card, which was pulled on the ritual up on the hill, is center and ground. And this is such an interesting message in the midst of all this Aries energy, because it's really a reminder that even as it's really swirly, we have got to center and ground ourselves. It's okay to like go up and fly away for a bit, but then come back, and then go away and fly away and then come back. Like, it's reminding us to not get lost in the sauce of all of this up here to the point where we can't be here, down here. That's really this invitation. I love that this is a heart, like to remember our bodies. Aries feels like such an upward energy, right? Like it just wants to move up and out, like it wants to take action. So that's great. Part of the action can be grounding ourselves and being in our body. It's just a reminder. And then our final card is Vervain, and it's Let Magic In. And I love this. This is, these three paths in the background are really calling to me. They're sort of these, they look almost like carved footpaths. And it is just this opportunity to open to the power that's available. It was just what we were just doing. We were opening to that fire energy. And I think if we could open to our fire energy and not be so afraid of our power, we would be in a very different collective place. So this is that reminder, like, let the magic in, let the power in. It's already there. It's already in there. It's really more let the magic out, I think. That's what I'm hearing. Like this deep invitation. Yeah, we want to let the magic in of the people that are around us, nature that's around us, but we also need to let our magic out, because I think we keep it gripped very close to our chests. So I love these messages. Again, we are one, center and ground, and let the magic in. What fantastic messages as we land in this Aries energy here now. So I'm so glad that you loved that. As we wrap up today, I just want to remind you of what is coming up, but just in case this is your first time stumbling across me, or you watch on YouTube all the time, but you get frustrated that you can't be here live, you can sign up for reminders that come right into your email with the link by going to safrianna.com/moon. And this is my heart offering to the world. I love to just be able to do this. It anchors me, it anchors the people in my life, and it's just a pleasure to do. But if you have the means and desire to do so, you are welcome to donate at safrianna.com/donate. Otherwise, I would love for you to join me again for my next free moon ceremony, but it is actually not the full moon coming up. So I actually have a Beltane ritual coming up on Friday, May 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern time. That is with my dear friend, Dr. Melissa Bird, our seasonal shenanigans series. We have so much fun. These are 90-minute rituals where you can drop in with us with just a journal and a pen. It is so not fancy, but it's so nourishing, in my opinion anyway. People keep coming back, so I think other people are enjoying it. But these are an opportunity to be with me in private community. So if that's of interest to you, check it out. And otherwise, the next free ceremony is the new moon in Taurus. Whew, what a different energy that's going to be after this new moon in Aries, right? So our new moon in Taurus is on May 15th at 4 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube. So I'd love for you to join me for that. So I hope that you got something beautiful and nourishing out of this. I'd love to have you join me again. And otherwise, thank you for taking this opportunity to just be with yourself for a few moments out of the buzz of life, to tune into your energy and see what's available to you. I, as always, see you, believe in you, and I'm cheering you on. Until next time.